Hello.
What you making?
Oh, Jack's Pizza.
Who?
Frozen pizza.
Oh, I thought you said Jack's Pizza. I was like,
That's
Jack?
They're really good. Hold on, breath is dying of water.
Maybe we'll stop it.
Riley girl, how you doing?
I'm good. I feel better.
I'm switching laundry, so you're just going to see my voice and not my beautiful face.
I guess that's okay.
I know, right?
Okay, well, I wonder where Cheryl is.
I don't know.
I didn't recognize that number that popped in. Okay, so did you guys touch base with each other this week? That's the biggie.
Riley?
I know Riley was not feeling well, but you guys, in order to help each other kind of be together, so Barb, yeah, that's right, you had another meeting that you were on.
Yeah.
So what they did, Cheryl and Ange and Riley, they set some goals, and then they said, this is how you can help us. So Riley, you said the Monday calls help, and just some check-in, how are you doing type of things on Facebook. Were you able to Facebook like Cheryl or Angela at all?
No, we did not.
Okay.
No, I didn't either.
Okay. So it's something we can work on this week.
Okay.
And then Riley, you've got your fundraiser going. I'm going to try to work with Melissa tomorrow.
Okay.
I'm just going to go over the first couple things. Just kind of get it going. Who are you thinking about for offering the $29 kit to, or is there anybody that you're brainstorming?
Yeah, I have 2 past hosts that I want to reach out to.
Okay, what are their names?
Whitney, I can't pronounce her last name, so just Whitney C.
Okay.
And then also, what's her name? Here. Rebecca F.
Okay. All right, so when do you want to do that? This week?
Yes, this week.
Okay. Did you say anything to Brittany?
She's not interested.
Oh, that's fine. It's just good to ask. I asked another past host too, or consultant, and she was same thing. Like, not right now. I have, okay, so if you want, you can invite those 2 to the meeting on Thursday. Here's the other thing. I need to talk to Angela, but I went ahead and made it an event, but when I talked to Becky, she suggested we make it a group, but I can keep it as an event just because that's where it is. Right. Should I just keep it as an event, as not to confuse people? Okay, so the way this is going to work is on Thursday. Barb, I invited you to this.
Okay.
Can you hear me? Okay.
Yeah.
I invited you to our opportunity event.
Yes.
So sometime Thursday, I want you to go onto the event and just a couple sentences, say who you are, why you started with Pampered Chef, and why you stayed with Pampered Chef.
Okay.
Okay. So it can kind of be a short, very short version of your story. Kind of like that, the 5 W's. What attracted you? What were you afraid of? What did you find out? What are you most looking forward to?
Okay.
Can we do a little live video instead of a?
Yeah, if you want to, that'd be great. But keep it real short.
Yeah.
And then what I'll do at 8:15 is that I will go live. Becky went live for 20 minutes. I'm going to go live, and I'll build up to that. We'll go live at 8:15, and then people can post questions if they want, but I'm just going to go through and have people, and kind of cover why now. Why is this a good time? Not get real specific. Talk about the kits. Talk about the business opportunity. And it might not even take 20 minutes. It might take 10. Okay. And then give
I
people,
can't join Thursday night. I actually have a cooking show.
that's fine. But make sure that you invite people that you might have, that might be interested.
Okay.
Okay. And, but, and, you know, post your story. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. And then, Riley, I know that we've been talking about just making sure that we stay active.
Mm-hmm.
I talked to Becky today, and I'm trying not to buy into, I'm not going to say they're excuses, but I guess they are just reasons why people can't do certain things, you know, be on a call, come to a meeting, and just not buy into the excuses of it all. Becky said yesterday at our meeting a lot, it's not that we don't have the ability to do our job. We sometimes don't have the
Availability.
Thank you. Availability to do our job. And I thought that was really quite astute of her, because you both know how to do this job. You know, I know how to do this job, but sometimes I let other things get in the way. So it is what she had suggested for me, and I've got it all written down on my little sticky notes. I'm like a sticky note queen here. I got to find them. I think I moved them. Oh, sticky notes. Where did you go? I lost my sticky notes. But it's again, I just lost my sticky notes. Damn it. Sticky notes.
It's ironic because they're sticky.
Because they're sticky. Yeah, they're probably on.
You think you'd be able to find them.
They're probably sticking to the bottom of her shoe.
I knew this was going to happen. No, I was doing publishing, and then I moved, and that was part of the problem. But they were on yellow or orange sticky notes. Not there. Okay, I will find them.
This is
Yeah, I
Millie.
like your antique sewing machine.
Anyways, but it's coming up with what do you have to do? What do you want to make sure you do every single week? Okay, and make that part of that habit. So getting yourself a contact list notebook and putting it beside your computer, and it doesn't leave your computer. And you commit to making 5 contacts a day. And if 5 is too many, then make it 3. I don't care about the number. It's about the action. It's about the habit that you're going to create, that before you do anything, I'm going to do this. Oops, sorry.
Well,
Okay.
the more you do it, the more comfortable you become.
Right. And the more
Because I can talk myself out of making calls in a heartbeat.
Oh, we all can. So that was one thing that I want to make sure I do. And then the other thing is that I have to come up with a system for onboarding new people, because I haven't done a good job of it. So it's creating, and Becky's like, okay, wait a minute, we got to change the affirmation. So make the affirmation, I am a strong onboarder. You know, my new consultants have a strong start. So it's again, training my brain. Because believe me, about 4 or 5 years ago, if you asked me about my team, I'm like, oh God, they suck. You know what? They did. And until I changed that thinking, that, you know, I have a great team, my team is strong, my team is amazing. Then when my mindset changed, you know what? So did my team. My team became stronger. And yeah, I got new people. I got rid of some dead weight, but you know, it's all about how we perceive things. So I want you to try to think of what are some actions that you can do. You can start. I know you're both busy. You both work full-time jobs. You both have extracurriculars. So what do you want to make sure that you do every day? Because you do have to do something with this business every day to keep it going. It's a business of inertia. You have to keep moving, because as soon as you stop, the business stops. And it's like riding a bike uphill. As soon as you stop pedaling, you're going to go backwards, and it's going to be really hard to get back to that momentum. Okay. So what's a couple things that you want to make sure that you do that you might already be doing and you want to keep doing, or something that you know you should do that you're not doing?
I think the one thing that I need to do is make the calls, maybe not 5 contacts a day, but, just picking up the phone, because once you get started on it, it's not bad. It's just making the time to do it.
Let me ask you this. Instead of doing a number of people, what about if we do a time, a period of time? So,
Yeah.
So how many minutes a day do you want to give yourself to say, I'm going to, for 15 minutes, for half an hour, for whatever, what's going to be a good minute?
I would say 30 minutes.
Okay.
And sometimes what I do, Kathy, is if I have my act together right before I leave work, I jot down people's names and phone numbers and I call them in the car on the way home.
Perfect. And that's perfect. So that's a good habit to get into, to say, even at lunch, if you're going to be, I'm going to write down 5 people's names, or as soon as you get done with lunch, you know what I mean?
Right.
Or even just pick up your
It's just making that routine.
It's making it routine. Yeah. All right. Is there anything else you want to make sure you get done?
Me? No, I'm
Okay. Okay. Riley.
Hey, well, stop. I want to do the allotted time contacts. Hi, Cheryl.
Okay.
Am I in the right meeting?
Yeah.
You could have been on the other meeting. You could have been on the other one.
I joined a couple of times and I thought, I'm not in the right meeting. And I kept
Yes.
and then I said, oh, Lord.
I recorded
I
it.
was confused.
All right. So Riley, what do you mean, like with Barb, like what she's doing for the 30 minutes? Okay.
Yeah.
So what do you want to give me the time?
15.
15 minutes a day.
Yep.
Okay. And those are, so what you're going to have to do, and I would suggest to you, Riley, the night before, write down or have your contact book there. And maybe it's going to be call people from show number 1. Call people from show number 2, whatever. Because you're into your 2nd anniversary, some people might not even know you're still selling.
Okay.
Okay. So that was Becky's suggestion to me, is instead of just trying to randomly find people, go to a party. And she told me, she said, instead of trying to do 5 calls, she's like, just call everybody from a show. One. And I was like, okay, I could do that. So, and you might, and if you get like bad phone numbers or bad, you could always try to find them on Facebook or, and the other thing, and I know Jessica did this is just, Barb, this is an idea too, is to go back to past shows you did a year ago on Facebook.
Oh, yeah.
and post to that group. Like, anybody interested? We've got great new products. Message me if you're interested in, finding out more.
Okay.
So, but I do want to make sure that, are you guys committed to promoting yourself to, Riley, you're already a senior consultant. So basically when you and Melissa are both active, you'll be a senior consultant. So it's being a team leader. Sheila dropped off. I don't know if you knew that.
Yeah.
Okay. The one in West Virginia, right? Okay. That's what I thought. Yeah. So, and she might be somebody you call and say, hey, it's $29 if you want to restart, get your kit for free. Okay. So Cheryl, we've been talking about just, habits that we can do this week, to kind of build into our week. Is there something that you want to make sure that you're doing that you're not doing, or things that you're doing that you want to keep doing?
Well, I want to keep making contacts. Here the last couple of days, I've really, really been making a lot of contacts. And I was able to get 2 shows booked for October. So I really need the recruits because I want to be able to promote before the end of February.
Okay. Absolutely. And I know that, work with Jen Tengay.
Who?
Jen. Oh, it was Angela. Never mind. It was Angela. Sorry. I've got all these freaking sticky pads. I don't know who I'm working with.
Jillian?
Okay, Jillian's doing great.
Yeah.
Okay. So, but anyways, yeah, so I don't know if we need to have another call with her, or do you think you could do the first call by the training
Sure.
by yourself? Do you know where
Yeah.
that information is?
Where what? I'm
The
sorry.
information is on training new consultants.
Say that again?
Do you know where the information is on
Yeah.
training new
Yeah.
consultants?
Yeah.
Okay, so just get out that binder and just go through the calls with her.
Okay.
Just show her. Say, I'm going to go through this. You're my guinea pig. Okay.
Okay.
I gotta get a haircut. Ugh, I look horrible. Okay, so next week we're back on a normal Monday night schedule. Ah, there, I found them. Found them. They're in my calendar. So I was telling them, Cheryl, Becky's suggestion for me was to set up my system for training, for onboarding people, and then making sure I have a notebook and that I'm consistent with it, and creating positive affirmations like I'm a consistent worker with strong habits. I consistently work with my customers every day, from 11 to 12. And those are things that I can do because I typically do publishing in the afternoon. I get up and I kind of do the housework and all that stuff. And then working on some team binders. So, she said, the big thing is that you're the executive of your business. Okay. You are the chief executive officer of your own business. It's not me. It's not Becky. It's you. So work to that. I know each one of you have aspirations to have a business bigger than what it is right now. And for some of you, things are holding you back. Whether it's the wedding, whether it's, Riley and I were talking about what are of the top 5 stressors, the top stressors, she's in the top 3, right?
Yep. Moving, finding a new job, and a marriage.
Is that all?
The other one is a death in the family and
Having a baby.
having a baby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, heck, you could hit the top 4 out of 5. Go for it, Riley, you overachiever.
I'm going all the way, Barb, all the way.
Great. That's awesome. But yeah, so and the things like that are going to happen, but if you can plan for them, and that's what I've been trying to share with Riley is, she can tell people, mid-October to mid-November, I'm stepping back from everything except for the wedding. So she could tell people I'm doing shows up through the middle of October, and then I'm not going to do anything until after the 10th of November or whatever, whatever you want to do. So people know, they're aware. And I did that with her when I was pregnant with her. And, I had business after I had the baby. I did it when I was pregnant with Louie. I had business after I had Louie. And just letting them know, your schedule, be in charge of your schedule. One thing to do is every Sunday, look at your calendar. What do you got going on this week? Put it in. And then every night, make they call it a dump list. Write down everything that you want to make sure gets done. And then your brain goes to sleep on it. And you know what? It gets done. So Riley, if you're going to say, 15-minute phone, contact, make phone calls for 15 minutes. For me, it's going to be walk for 30. I need to put that on my list because I'm not doing it. And it's something I want to do. It's taking care of that, your mind, your spirit, your business, and all of that. Okay. All right. Well, it's 9:00 and I haven't eaten dinner, so I'm going to eat a pizza because, it's healthy for me. So Cheryl, I am so sorry. So anytime I post, I need you to know this. I told Barb this last night. When I post to my team, you're part of my team. Get on the call. Okay. You don't need to ask permission. You need to get on the calls. Okay.
Okay.
Thursday, I did invite you to that event for the recruiting. Okay. So you guys can invite people to that. And what I want you to do is sometime Thursday is you have to post to the event your story. And it could be, this is who I am, this is where I live, this is why I started, this is why I'm still selling. This is where I want to see our business go. Okay? So at some point you can post, you can go live, you can put pictures, I don't care. But, keep it short, they're not going to read a whole dissertation about about Cheryl. So just keep it short and sweet. And then I'm going to go live at 8:15 to talk about the business opportunity and why this is a good time. So they'll see a live presentation, and then they can ask questions, and we can do an altar call and have them hopefully join. Okay. All right. Well, the husband's walking in. It's 9:00. I told him I would be done with work at 9, and I am. So,
Good job.
okay. So thank you guys for popping on for the hour for those guys. And then I will send the recording. I'm going to put it on YouTube and get it translated and all that. Okay.
All right. Thank you, dear.
I'll reach out to you guys to do a one-on-one this week. Okay.
Okie dokie.
Okay. Have a good night.
Bye.
Bye.